I'm sure that one of the most important things we can learn in this life is how to be okay with being alone, even when it feels uncomfortable. Many of us try to avoid that feeling by staying busy or surrounding ourselves with noise and people, but learning to sit with ourselves without distractions is really powerful. It teaches us how to listen to our thoughts, understand our emotions, and truly connect with who we are. And we need to learn that the discomfort we feel at first is just part of the process, that over time it becomes something meaningful and even peaceful. Hi girls, welcome to my first vlog. These last couple of weeks I've been focusing a lot in strengthening the relationship that I have with myself. So I thought that it would be nice to create my first vlog around this topic and share my thoughts and the things that I've been doing, and who knows, maybe some of you can relate or get inspiration, because I found out that there are specific times in our lives that we literally forget about taking care of ourselves. We focus a lot in putting into another relationships or external things that we create this disconnection, and your body start asking for it. So to put you a little bit in context, I think that since I have memory, I have been the kind of girl who always crave company. I will always be surrounded with family, with friends. If I was by myself, I would try to visit my mother. I would always be texting with my girlfriends. And to me, that was normal. Like, I didn't see anything wrong with that until a couple years ago that I started like in this self-development journey. And I found out the issue was that I didn't have any kind of relationship with myself. Like, I didn't know myself. I didn't know what kind of things did I really like or who I really was as a cord. So when you don't know who you are and you don't want to dig deep into yourself, then you start doing things to mask those thoughts or those behaviors. And one of those things is just always being surrounded with people. So in that moment, I was like, okay, time to do the inner work, and I really detached myself from everything. Like, I was like, it's time to focus in getting to know ourselves. And I'm not gonna lie, it has been quite a journey. It's pretty lonely, it's a little bit challenging, because you really need to face the positive things but also the negative things, and create consciousness and understand why do you behave the way that you behave, and why do you think the way you think. And when you face those kind of things, it's like such a big word that most of the times we are not aware of. Most of the times we are just always acting with this subconscious mind that we just don't understand even how it works. But at the same time, it has been a beautiful journey, because I can tell that the relationship that I have with myself is very healthy. Definitely more kind towards myself. I understand myself way better. Create a relationship with myself where we are basically like best friends. Like, I don't know, it's something hard to explain, but maybe if you are in the same journey, you can understand. And it has been really nice, because the relationship that I have with myself right now is definitely nothing how it used to be. But yeah, there are times in our lives where we just get so caught up in another things, maybe in another people, projects, and external things, that we forget to take care of that relationship. So my body literally the last couple of weeks was asking me to come back to my body and, just be very mindful and focus on our inner work and in the relationship that I have with myself. So that's what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. So for example, the plan that I have for today, I wanted to do something different, like a creative activity, and I was scrolling, looking in TikTok, like things to do, and I found this class like roofing. I never heard about it, so that's what we are going to do, and I'm going to show you. And this is another way that I like to channel like my energy, by creating something using my hands. I think that grounds you so much. So yeah, I found that activity. I'm very excited about it. Again, it's very random, like I never saw that before, I don't know, but I'm going to give it a try, and I think it's getting late. And as you can see, I already have my luggage. I'm going to another city, and I'm going to be in that city until tomorrow. So yeah, we are going to drive a couple of hours to the check-in, and then just let's move out to the class. So right now, I'm going to make a quick stop to go to the bathroom to buy Starbucks. And I think I will not have time to do the check-in in the hotel because the traffic is crazy. But that's the positive thing of always being on time. So I think I'm just going to go straight to the class, and I will have to wait a little bit, but that's better than arriving late. This thing here is really, really, really good. I love it. Girls, we are done, and I'm very happy with the result. It was my first time, and I really enjoyed it. Like, definitely I'm gonna try it again with a different design. And it was funny because another sign that, you know, my body told me like to start focusing on myself is that I was craving being alone. Like, I really want to be alone in this moment. And guess what? Once I arrived at the studio was completely alone, so it was basically, which it was really nice. So right now we are going to head out to the hotel, do the check-in, and I'm gonna get ready and have a dinner. So that's what we're going to do. Now we just arrived at the hotel, we just made the check-in. So let's take a quick room tour. This is the bathroom. And we have the bedroom. So yeah, time to rest a little bit, and then I'm gonna get ready to go to the dinner. I forgot my sweater, and I forget that here people love the AC. It's really cold right now, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, so I already made the reservation here in the rooftop of the hotel. I think it's gonna be like in 20-25 minutes, and I'm wearing a dress. I just changed the outfit because I just realized that I think never in my life I've been having dinner by myself. Yeah, probably lunch, maybe coffees, but like going to a restaurant and having dinner alone, I really try to remember, and I think I never have been doing that. So because this is my first time, I'm going to wear a dress. Plus, my other pant is a little bit big, so I was like, okay, time to change it because otherwise I get my pants really messy on the bottom. But yeah, I'm just gonna have dinner, maybe see the sunset in a little bit, and try to enjoy this moment with myself. As I say early, another sign that my body was asking me to spend more time with myself is the fact that I feel that I want to be alone. Again, I'm the kind of woman who always has been craving company, but in this moment, I just really want to be alone. Like, I don't know, like, I just don't want crowds. I don't want to talk with people. And there are moments in life where we need to socialize, but there are moments where we really need to be alone. So it was amazing that I went to that studio and literally it was empty. It felt like a private class. And the guy explained me everything, and then I was just doing everything by myself, which I think it was really cool. And that it was ain't nobody there. So I was like, "Ah, thank you, universe." I just want to see the view a little bit, and then I will come back and try to, have a slow night routine. So that's it. Hello, I'm back, and surprisingly, it wasn't that bad. If anything, it feels good, which it's funny because the place was so packed. It was really busy, and they gave me like a table in the middle of everyone. So I was like, there we go. But then they moved me like to another place where I was able to see the view, so it was way better. And then later they moved me to the patio, so the view was even better. But by that moment it was a little bit more cold. But yeah, I enjoyed it. The food was good. Even though I think I'm gonna be hungry in a little bit. But yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't feel that uncomfortable. I think that the more I do it, the more comfortable I will feel. And that's like everything in life. At the beginning, all the things that are new are a little bit scary and uncomfortable and weird. But once you get used to it, you get better and more comfortable. And that applies for the good things and for the bad things. So yeah, it was nice. I'm gonna get ready to sleep. Today's one of those days that I have been like really, really overthinking. And the more overthinking I get, the more alone I want to be. I don't know. I think that the key to happiness is really mastering your mind and mastering your emotions. We believe that we are conscious human beings, and in reality, most of the thoughts that we have in our days are just a product of a lot of things that has been happening in our past. And sometimes we believe that we are reacting to a specific situation or a specific challenge, but in reality it's a bunch of triggers that have their origin even back when you were like a child. So thinking that sometimes we focus a lot in a specific problem or like a specific challenge, and we don't realize that maybe that's not the issue. Maybe you don't feel bad because of that situation or because of that person or because of that challenge. Is because all the things that are behind that specific situation, all the triggers, all the wounds that sometimes life shows you, and then you need to work through them. And I really believe that the moment that you work through the root cause of that trigger, you're gonna see that the situation is going to lose weight, because that's something beautiful about human beings, that we have the power to literally decide how we feel and how we see life and how we walk around this planet. One situation can be very different for me, and the same situation can be very different for another person. It just comes to mindset, it just comes to your beliefs, it just comes to your experience. So this is my advice and my reminder for today, that if you are in a difficult moment in your life, try to take yourself out from that problem or from that challenge, and start seeing everything as a third party. And by this I mean, try to see the bigger picture. Don't focus on that problem. Try to see what that problem is showing you, what is triggering, what are the emotions that you are feeling, and try to understand where they are coming from. Because once you find out that, you literally can see that problem in a very different way, maybe as a learning, maybe as a something that you need to work, maybe as an opportunity for a specific experience. I don't know. But if we get so obsessed and consumed by specific things, girls, we are never going to be happy. Because life always, absolutely always, is going to try to teach you something. There is never going to be a specific moment in our lives where we feel like we are complete, that we are full emotionally intelligent, that we are full detached. That's not life. Life is a journey, and all the time we are going to be here living experience and learning and growing from them. But it's our attitude and our openness to see those experiences as how they are and not how we expect they are, that we are going to be able to grow. So yeah, a lot of overthinking, a lot of things in my head. I guess that, I don't know, I wanted to see a movie, but I'm feeling like journaling and music and some tea. So I hope you had a good night, and tomorrow most likely we are going to the beach, and that's it. Had a good night. Hi girls, good morning. Hope you are having a wonderful morning. Today we don't have a lot of things to do. All the morning I'm gonna be here with my boyfriend. We have a couple of appointments, and then after that I'm going to meet my cousin and go to the beach and have like girls day. And that's it. So I guess that we will talk later today. Okay, so we just arrived to the beach. This is my first time in this beach. It's really busy, a lot of people. So I think that we're gonna see the sunset. I'm here with my cousin, and then we're gonna look for something to eat. So it's going to be just very, very nice. Let this be your reminder that if your body or mind is trying to tell you something, listen. If you feel tired, rest. If you feel like being alone, give yourself that space. If you are craving company, surround yourself with people who truly cares about you. Sometimes going for a walk outside can make a big difference. Other times, trying something new like a hobby, a recipe, or even a different routine can help you see things from a new perspective. In the end, just remember that your body and mind are always speaking to you. The more you listen, the better you will feel. Be kind to yourself and don't be afraid to do what feels right for you.